Would you believe me if I told you a tree has caused massive amounts of debate within the Halo community? Recently, the Halo 1 remake was announced, and it has caused a flurry of criticism and love and hatred, and also, I think it's cool, but I also kind of don't. That's how I feel about it. This tree thing has come out of nowhere, and let me tell you what this tree is.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
So originally, in the original Halo Combat Evolved, you could not bring your Warthog up this little valley. You would have to fight the hunters on foot. You weren't gonna barrel past a ton of elites and grunts and jackals. Nope, you had to get out of your Warthog and fight on foot. Now, you can just drive through this entire encounter. And this has an old member of Bungie, one of the developers behind the original Halo Combat Evolved, on Twitter saying that tree is there for a reason so that you cannot just steamroll past all of the enemies. So you have original Halo developers saying, no, maybe sprint shouldn't be here, and that tree should be here. It breaks the game design, it breaks level flow. And you have Halo fans hating on the remake, criticizing the changes as well. But now you have a bunch of eyes on a new game, and people realize, whoa, why are all these Halo players hating on Halo so much? No one hates Halo more than Halo. I keep seeing that online all the time. But let's talk about this tree, because there is a clip on Reddit saying, hey, the tree doesn't matter. You could always just get your Warthog through there. See? That's all it takes, is just slamming it in there and making it glitch the whole way. This is not an argument. This is not an argument that the tree shouldn't be here. Jamie put the tree there so that the Warthog couldn't go through. Just because you're able to actually finesse your Warthog through in the original Halo doesn't negate the use of that tree. You wanna know why? Because first impressions are everything. There's so many people retroactively looking back at the old Combat Evolved and saying, actually, this was a flaw. Actually, that tree doesn't matter. What? Are you fucking daft? Do you think the first time as a kid, first time playing Halo, you tried to slam your Warthog past that tree? So what if you can do it? When you first play it, your first impression is, oh, I have to get out of my Warthog and go around the tree and fight all the enemies one-on-one. That's like having a speed running strategy and being like, see, the game was always fucking able to be steamrolled. Dude, a steamrolling strategy is so different than an actual developer curated level design. The first time you play a game, you're not speedrunning, you're not doing all these glitches, you're not, finessing your way around the tree. You are getting out of your Warthog and you're playing the game as the developers intended. So, Jamie's argument is, this is a curated experience. And I curated it so you would have to get out on foot. Now it is not there. This is a little bit tricky. The hunters you can push over with your pinky finger in the original Halo. There's a pistol that spawns in that location, and if you use the pistol, it kills everything. It's a one-shot kill to the hunter, so clearly you don't even need the Warthog, whether the tree is or isn't there. You would be able to destroy all those enemies super easily with the pistol. So, is Jamie's curated experience really valid? And I think it still is, because you have to consider the pacing. Whether this tree is kept or not doesn't affect this challenge's difficulty in the slightest. Instead, the absence of the tree and use of the Warthog should be viewed as indicative as an increase in speed throughout the entire game. We've only seen Silent Cartographer, so the absence of this tree has kind of become a boogeyman representing the potential pacing changes that are to come in the full game. If speeding up Combat Evolved is a priority, it makes me question the addition of sprint, and it makes me super question the addition of being able to toggle sprint on and off. Assuming most average players are just going to play this game once on the default settings, meaning sprint is going to be on, are they going to get the most optimal experience having sprint on? So far, the level size has not changed at all, so sprint being shoved into Combat Evolved seems unnecessary. Having sprint is going to minimize the need for vehicles, because if you can run fast, why drive? And if you don't need to drive, why even remove the tree? It's sprint toggles and this tree that are making me wonder if Halo Studios has any confidence in their game design. It's this middle ground between classic and modern gameplay experience that has been clashing within Halo for years now that doesn't endorse good AI or a fun sandbox or good level design. We've been stuck in this limbo for years, and now it's happening to the remake. It was the tight design of the original Combat Evolved that left a lasting impression on all who played it, and the looser design that we see in the remake makes me question if newer players are gonna get an experience worth replacing the original. Sprint being shoved in with the AI not being able to counter it or the level design not accommodating it proves it's unnecessary. I'd rather the gameplay just be completely overhauled to fit Sprint in than be in this stupid middle ground. But Halo doesn't have the confidence to change, nor does it have the pride to stay classic. And that's why the absence of this tree is driving me insane. No one hates Halo more than Halo fans. This is the quote that I keep seeing online, and it's most likely because the remake is coming to PlayStation, which is great, and that brings a whole new player base into the discourse. And I'm sure if you've never played Halo before and you're looking at how Halo fans talk about Halo, it looks like toxic waters full of sharks and piranhas blowing each other. We look fucking stupid talking about a tree this much. But trees this high, with this many rings, are old, and the complaints are as old as this tree. Halo fans have been watching their trees be chopped down for years and years. It is no longer a walk in the woods, it is a blank plain, and we have been looking for shelter, and it's about to rain. So we look at this remake and we think, could this be seeds to plant a new forest so that Halo can rise to full strength again? Or is it just a stale fart that Microsoft is now wafting towards Sony because everyone needs to smell their shit? Halo fans look at this game either as a saving grace or as a bastard, and newer players, PlayStation players that have never seen it before, just think, oh, this cool game is coming out. Dude, Civil War is about to break out if this thing doesn't work. This is actually what all of civilization is leading on right now, is the success of this remake. So please, the argument too that you're a Spartan, you're a super soldier, you should be able to sprint is fucking stupid. It's a video game. You play as a horse in chess. Why can't I neigh? That's a stupid argument for a video game.